White Van Man 999. Previous comment here. Check out this little squeeze out of a door next door wall. Can't get my ankle out. All too easy. Check it out. Learned my lesson. My mate told me that as his shop is on the south side of town, and there's a steep hill coming right off that south side of town, that's the nearest free parking space, because some of the other places I've been walking from are quite far. Yes, any further down the hill and you're in this zone. In Series 2, when I was having that really interesting time just travelling around Wales, I had like a 3-week backlog of solid adventures, sometimes 3 videos worth a day. And now it's so easy just to keep up to date with the adventures of a boring man whose career has been destroyed. That all I have to talk about is how little content I have for you to watch. And then when I come to edit this, I'll be reminiscing about when there was so little content to watch, especially if in the future there's nothing to watch and I come across this content. And then when I discover that content in the future, I'll then be reminiscing about the time I was reminiscing about the time when I had nothing to say. And it'll be another recursive loop, like back when I'd be in the present moment editing, but the content I was editing was 3 weeks old, and I'd be introducing that and people would get confused, and then it would come time to edit that day's footage, and then I'd be in the present moment looking at myself, remembering when I was in the present moment, and so on. What was that little monologue about? Well, I think I believe I said it was all about talking about the fact that I have nothing to say and wittering on about it for a couple of minutes. Hey, what a nice rat rod Renault Master. Nice touch. Those flowers are even more purple than my window tinting. Well, I think my friend was right. That was a very short walk down the hill, and we're already in Robertson Town. Transit, long wheelbase, high roof. Is that the L02H2? Nice motor. Starring the Universal Crockery. I wouldn't do this at any of the premises of the clients on my CV. I mean, even in the IT department, that is low on the soft skills doing that. going to be a cold one tonight. Yes, so as on the walk on the way back, I wanted to talk about divulging personal information. Now, personally, I don't particularly like answering questions about information that I haven't already given freely. For instance, it took me till the end of season 2 even to tell you what my name was. And a lot of you, I think, genuinely concerned, have been asking what are my plans for the winter. And I have typed this out for a few of you, so if I get a few of those questions coming in, it might be what a lot of you are thinking. Is that if you go back to the beginning of season 1, my plan was that nobody knew how harmful this virus was. Yeah, we were all following this lockdown thinking, oh no, it could be like Wuhan was back in December. It could be 6% of people just dropping dead in the streets. Well, that didn't happen, did it? But nonetheless, here we are now. I gave the government 4 months, I thought, come on, 4 months to sort it out. So I got, as you know, the cheapest van, and I just hid out by the mountains and streams of Wales, waiting for the UK government to sort this mess out. And I thought, right, 4 months is enough. I can just reprise my business, start earning money again. We're all happy. Didn't happen, did it? We have now known about this novel SARS coronavirus for 9 months. And we're now facing another 6 months of government lockdown, including possible use of the army. How good. So no, my plans were to sit this out until it was sorted. I sat them out, it wasn't sorted. We're still deeper in, well, I don't know whether we're deeper into a dangerous virus, but we're certainly deeper into some very dangerous government action here. Yeah, so what are my plans for the winter? Well, you're watching them unfold as I am. I think it's going to be worse for a lot of people who haven't sort of got that survival instinct or strength of character from experiences like you've witnessed me going through. It's going to be tough on them. I reckon the US election in about 6 weeks is going to be the main flashpoint for populism versus globalism. Government and police can only really work with the consent of their people, unless of course the government brings the army out. But if the suffering, the good news if you like about all this suffering, is that it will become so bad that just having a very non-lethal coronavirus on the loose would be preferable to all this suffering and poverty. So I don't know if that made any sense. Find out in the edit. And if it does end up being published, watch that, subscribe. See you in the next one. B-roll. Oh.